God says, "This is my final warning. If you skip this, you will suffer great losses within the next 7 minutes." God says, "Don't take this as a joke. If you skip, you'll cry for the rest of your life." Listen closely, because this is not something you can afford to ignore. Not this time, not when everything around you is about to shift in ways you did not expect. I am speaking directly to you, not to a crowd, not to a group, but to you in this very moment, because what is about to unfold will touch your life deeply. You may feel a strange pull in your heart right now, a quiet urgency that tells you to stay, to listen, to not move away from this moment. That feeling is not random. It is my presence reaching for your attention, because I see what is coming, and I refuse to let you walk into loss without warning. If you skip this, you are not just skipping words. You are turning away from protection, from guidance, from something that was meant to preserve what you value most. Type yes to affirm. I am not trying to frighten you without reason. I am trying to wake you up before something important slips through your hands. There are moments in life when everything stands on a thin line, when one choice decides whether you step into peace or into regret. This is one of those moments, and I am calling you to stay present, to listen with your heart open. You have been distracted, pulled in many directions, and I have watched you miss signs before, but this time I am making it clear so that you cannot say you did not know. Within the next moments, something will attempt to shift your path, and your awareness right now is what will protect you. I see your struggles, and I see the silent battles you have been fighting, the ones you do not speak about to anyone. You have carried weight that others do not understand, and you have kept going even when you felt like stopping. That is why I am speaking to you like this, because you are not forgotten, and your life is not meant to fall apart because of one careless moment. Stay with me now. Do not rush away, because what you hear in these words will guide your next steps. There is something precious attached to your future, and I am guarding it by calling your attention now. Take a second and show your faith by liking this video, because this simple act is your way of saying you are present and ready to receive what I am about to give you. You may wonder why the warning sounds so strong, why the words carry weight and urgency. It is because the loss I speak about is not small. It is something that could leave a mark on your heart for a long time if you are not careful. I do not want you to carry regret. I do not want you to look back and wish you had listened when you had the chance. There are doors opening and closing around you, and one wrong step could lead you away from the blessing that has been prepared for you. I am not distant from your life. I am involved in every detail, and right now I am stepping in to redirect you. Type 777 to receive blessings. What is coming is not meant to harm you, but it will test your awareness, your patience, and your ability to stay grounded in my presence. You have been asking for change, for breakthrough, for something new to happen, and I have heard every one of those prayers. But with change comes moments where you must choose carefully, where you must not act out of fear or distraction. If you rush, if you ignore this call, you may step into something that delays what I have prepared for you. That is why I am asking you to slow down and listen, because your next move matters more than you realize. I know you have been tired, and I know there have been days when you felt like nothing was moving in your favor. You have questioned if your efforts are being seen, if your faith is making any difference at all. I am telling you now that everything you have done has not been wasted, and everything you have endured has a purpose. This warning is not punishment, it is protection, because I am guiding you away from something that could take away what you have been building. Trust me in this moment, even if you do not fully understand what is ahead. Do not treat this as something ordinary, because it is not. The next few minutes carry weight, and your attention right now is part of your protection. There are distractions that will try to pull you away, thoughts that will tell you this is not important, but those thoughts are not coming from me. I am calling you to stay focused, to remain still, and to listen with intention. When you choose to stay, you are choosing alignment with my guidance, and that alignment is what shields you from unnecessary pain. You are not alone in this, even if it feels like it sometimes. I have been walking with you through every step, even the ones where you felt lost. I have seen your tears, your doubts, and your quiet prayers that no one else heard. That is why I am speaking clearly now, because I care about what happens next in your life. I am not trying to control you. I am trying to guide you towards something better, something that will not leave you broken or filled with regret. There is a quiet shift happening, something subtle that you might miss if you rush or lose focus. I need you to stay calm and present, because your awareness right now is protecting you from something that is not meant for you. What looks small on the surface carries deeper consequences, and I am guiding you away from it step by step. Type 333 to stay aligned. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have been moving through life, carrying both hope and uncertainty at the same time. Some days you feel strong, and other days you feel like everything is slipping through your hands. I see that struggle, and I understand how easy it is to become careless when you feel overwhelmed. But this is not the moment to act without thinking, because something is being placed before you that requires clarity and patience. If you rush, you may choose something that feels right for a second, but leads to long-term regret. There are situations forming around you that are testing your judgment, and they are not as harmless as they seem. You may be tempted to ignore your inner voice, to follow what feels easier or more comfortable, but I am reminding you that comfort is not always safety, and ease is not always truth. What I am offering you right now is a deeper awareness, a sense of direction that goes beyond what your eyes can see. When you listen to me, you move with wisdom, and wisdom protects you from hidden traps. You might notice a certain restlessness inside you, a feeling that something is not quite right. That feeling is not confusion, it is my way of alerting you. I am placing that sensitivity within you so that you do not walk blindly into something that could harm your peace. Trust that feeling. Do not silence it or brush it aside. It is guiding you toward a better decision, one that aligns with what I have prepared for your life. There are people, choices, and moments that are crossing your path right now, and not all of them are meant to stay. You must learn to recognize what belongs in your life and what does not. This is not about fear, it is about discernment, about knowing when to step back and when to move forward. I am helping you develop that clarity, but you must be willing to listen and not rush ahead. Every step you take with awareness brings you closer to the peace you have been seeking. Type 444 to trust God. I know you have been waiting for things to get better, for a breakthrough that feels real and lasting. You have imagined what it would be like to finally feel stable, to feel secure in your path. That moment is closer than you think, but it requires you to stay grounded now. If you allow distraction or impatience to take over, you may delay what is already on its way to you. Stay steady, because the path you are on is leading somewhere meaningful. You are not being tested to fail, you are being shaped to grow stronger and wiser. Every moment like this is building something inside you that will serve you in the future. You may not see the full picture yet, but that does not mean there is no plan. I am guiding you step by step, even when the path feels unclear. What I need from you is trust, not perfection, just the willingness to stay and listen. There is also something you need to release, something that has been holding you back without you fully realizing it. It could be a habit, a thought, or even a connection that no longer serves your growth. I am showing you this not to take something away from you, but to make space for something better. Letting go is not always easy, but it is necessary when you are stepping into a new phase. Trust that what leaves your life is being replaced with something greater. You may feel a mix of emotions right now: uncertainty, hope, maybe even a little fear. That is natural when you are standing on the edge of change. But do not let those emotions control your actions. Let my guidance be stronger than your feelings, because feelings can shift, but my direction remains steady. When you follow me, you move with purpose, not confusion. Stay focused in this moment, because your attention is still part of your protection. The world around you will always try to pull you in different directions, but you must learn to stay centered. You are not meant to react to everything. You are meant to respond with wisdom. That wisdom comes from staying connected to me, from listening even when it would be easier to ignore. There is something powerful about the fact that you are still here, still listening, still open. That tells me that you are ready for something new, something deeper. You are not the same person you were before, even if you do not fully see it yet. Growth has been happening quietly, shaping your thoughts, your choices, and your direction. And now, you are being called to step into that growth with confidence. You do not have to understand everything right now. You just have to trust the process. I am leading you away from loss and towards something that will bring you peace. Every word you hear, every moment you stay, is guiding you closer to that place. Do not rush away. Do not lose focus, because what comes next will continue to reveal what you need to know. You have stayed, and that choice is already shifting something deeper than you can see. I am still speaking, because there is more you need to understand, and this understanding will protect you from making a mistake that could cost you more than you expect. There is a pattern around you that is trying to repeat itself, something familiar that feels normal but carries hidden consequences. If you move without awareness, you may fall into the same cycle again. I am breaking that pattern now by bringing your attention to it before it takes hold. Type 555 to stay protected. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down any time. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. You may feel like you have seen situations like this before, like you already know how things will play out. That sense of familiarity can make you careless, can make you think you can handle it the same way you always have. But this time is different, because what is at stake is greater than before. The loss I am warning you about is not just material, it is emotional, spiritual, and connected to your peace. That is why I am asking you to slow down and see clearly instead of reacting quickly. There is something trying to enter your life quietly, without drawing too much attention. It may look harmless, it may even seem like an opportunity or a solution to something you have been dealing with. But not everything that appears helpful is meant for you. I am asking you to pause and look deeper, to question what feels too easy or too sudden. When something is aligned with my plan for you, it brings peace, not confusion or pressure. You have been learning how to listen to your inner voice, even if you did not realize it. That quiet feeling that tells you to stop, to think, to wait, that is me guiding you from within. Do not ignore it now, because it is stronger for a reason. I am increasing your awareness so that you can make a different choice this time. You are not meant to repeat the same mistakes. You are meant to rise above them. There is also a part of you that feels tired of being careful, tired of always thinking things through. You may want to just act, to follow what feels good in the moment and deal with the consequences later. But I am reminding you that some consequences are heavier than others, and this is not a moment to take lightly. Your future is being shaped by what you choose right now, and I want you to step into that future with strength, not regret. Type 888 to claim clarity. You are being guided away from something that could drain your energy, your time, and your peace. It might not seem obvious at first, because the surface of it looks appealing. But beneath that surface is something that does not align with who you are becoming. I am calling you to choose growth over comfort, clarity over impulse, and truth over illusion. This is how you protect what you have been building. I see the progress you have made, even when you doubt yourself. You have come further than you think, and you have learned lessons that are shaping your path in ways you cannot fully measure yet. That is why I am stepping in now, because I do not want you to lose what you have gained. Every step forward has been meaningful, and I am guarding those steps by guiding you carefully through this moment. There may also be people around you who do not fully understand what you are going through. They may give advice that sounds reasonable, but does not feel right to you. This is where you must trust my guidance over the voices around you. Not every opinion is meant to direct your path, and not every suggestion is meant for your good. Listen closely to what resonates with peace, because that is where I am leading you. You are stronger than you feel right now, even if your thoughts try to tell you otherwise. Strength is not about never feeling unsure, it is about choosing wisely even when you are unsure. I am helping you build that kind of strength, the kind that protects you from making choices that lead to loss. Stay grounded in that strength, and do not let momentary emotions pull you away from it. There is also something positive forming in your life, something that you have been waiting for. But it requires space, it requires clarity, and it requires you to be ready to receive it. If you fill that space with the wrong choices, you may delay what is meant for you. That is why I am guiding you away from anything that does not align with your growth. I am making room for something better, something that will not leave you empty. Keep your focus steady, because distractions will continue to appear. They may come in the form of thoughts, conversations, or sudden opportunities that feel urgent. But not everything urgent is important, and not everything important feels urgent. Learn to pause, to breathe, and to listen before you act. This is how you stay aligned with my guidance. You are not alone in making these choices, even if it feels like it. I am with you in every step, in every thought, in every moment of decision. When you feel unsure, turn inward and listen, because I am always speaking, even in the quiet. The more you listen, the clearer my voice becomes, and the easier it is to follow the right path. Do not let fear take over, because fear will try to rush you into decisions that are not meant for you. Stay calm, stay present, and remember that you are being guided for a reason. What you are avoiding right now is just as important as what you are moving toward. Protection often looks like a pause, like a moment of stillness before the next step. You are being prepared for something greater, something that requires you to be more aware, more grounded, and more connected. This moment is part of that preparation, and the way you respond will shape what comes next. Trust that you are being led in the right direction, even if it does not always feel clear. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You may not see it clearly yet, but you can feel it, a quiet tension, a sense that something is shifting just beneath the surface. That feeling is real, and I am using it to keep you alert, so you do not move blindly into something that was never meant for you. Stay grounded in this moment, because your stillness is protecting you more than you understand. Type 666 to stay strong. There is a decision approaching you, one that may not look significant at first glance. It may seem like a small choice, something you can handle without much thought. But I am telling you now that even small decisions can carry deep consequences when they are connected to the wrong direction. You have been here before, standing at a crossroads without fully realizing it until later. This time I am making you aware in advance, so that you do not repeat what once brought you regret. You might feel pressure to act quickly, to respond without taking time to reflect. That pressure is not coming from me, because I do not rush you into confusion. I lead you with clarity, with patience, and with a sense of peace that allows you to see things for what they truly are. If something is pushing you to decide without thinking, step back from it. Give yourself space to breathe, because clarity always comes when you slow down and listen. There is also something within you that is waking up, a deeper awareness that is beginning to guide your thoughts. You may have ignored it in the past, thinking it was just doubt or hesitation. But it is not doubt, it is discernment, and it is growing stronger for a reason. I am strengthening that part of you so that you can recognize what is right and what is not. Trust that inner clarity, because it is part of my presence within you. Type 999 to receive wisdom. You have been asking for protection, for guidance, for a sign that you are not alone in your journey. This moment is your answer, even if it does not look the way you expected. Protection does not always come as something visible. Sometimes it comes as a pause, as a feeling, as a voice reminding you to be careful. That is what you are experiencing right now. I am placing a boundary around you, one that keeps you from stepping into something that could take away your peace. There may be something or someone trying to draw your attention away from what truly matters. It could be subtle, something that feels familiar or even comforting. But not everything familiar is safe, and not everything comfortable is right for you. I am asking you to look beyond the surface, to see with clarity instead of assumption. When you do that, you will begin to notice things you might have overlooked before. You are not meant to lose what you have been building, not after everything you have gone through to reach this point. Every struggle, Every lesson, every moment of growth has brought you here. I will not allow it to be taken from you without giving you a chance to protect it. That is why I am speaking so clearly now, because I care about what happens next in your life. Your future is not something I take lightly, and neither should you. There is also something important about timing in this moment. Acting too soon or too late can both lead to the wrong outcome. That is why I am asking you to stay present, to not rush ahead or fall behind. When you move in alignment with my guidance, your timing becomes right without you forcing it. Trust that you are being positioned exactly where you need to be. You may feel a sense of resistance inside you, a part of you that wants to move away from this moment. That resistance is not coming from a place of strength, it is coming from discomfort. Growth often feels uncomfortable because it asks you to change the way you think and act. But that discomfort is not something to avoid, it is something to move through. On the other side of it is clarity, strength, and a deeper sense of peace. Do not let your past mistakes define how you respond now. You are not the same person you were before, and you are capable of making better choices. I have been guiding you, shaping you, helping you grow in ways you may not even realize. This moment is a chance to apply that growth, to choose differently, to step into a better outcome. Take that chance seriously, because it matters. There is something valuable being protected right now, something connected to your future, your peace, and your purpose. You may not fully understand it yet, but you will in time. For now, all you need to do is stay aware, stay calm, and stay connected to my guidance. When you do that, you naturally move away from what is not meant for you and toward what is. You are being led with care, not force. I am not pushing you. I am guiding you gently, but firmly. You still have the choice to listen or to ignore. But I am asking you to trust me in this moment. Everything I am doing is for your good, even if it does not always feel easy. Sometimes protection feels like restriction, but it is always rooted in love. This moment is not only about protection, it is about awakening your awareness so you no longer walk through life without seeing clearly. What is happening right now is shaping the way you respond to everything that comes after. If you hold on to this clarity, you will not only avoid loss today, you will avoid many future regrets. Type 111 to stay aware. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is something about this moment that feels heavier than usual, and that is because the decision connected to it carries weight. You are standing at a point where your response can either open the right path or lead you into something that drains your peace. You may not see the full picture yet, but you do not need to see everything to make the right choice. You only need to trust the guidance you are receiving right now. That trust is what separates confusion from clarity. You may feel a pull to return to something familiar, something you have known before. It might feel safe because it is known, even if it did not bring you peace in the past. I am asking you to recognize that familiarity is not always a sign of what is right. Sometimes it is a sign of what you have outgrown. You are not meant to go back to what once held you back. You are meant to move forward into something better. There is also a quiet opportunity forming, something that aligns with your growth and your purpose. It may not appear as loudly or as quickly as the distractions around you. In fact, it may feel slower, calmer and less urgent. That is how you will recognize it, because what is meant for you does not need to rush you. It waits for you to meet it with clarity and intention. Type 222 if you trust God. You have been learning how to pause, even when everything around you is telling you to move quickly. That pause is powerful, because it allows you to see what others might miss. When you take a moment to breathe and listen, you give yourself the space to respond with wisdom instead of reacting out of habit. This is the kind of growth that protects you from repeating cycles that no longer serve you. Keep using that pause, because it is one of your greatest strengths right now. There is something you need to release in this moment, and it is not just a situation or a choice. It is a mindset that has been limiting how you see yourself and your path. You may have believed that you need to rush, that you need to take every opportunity, that you cannot afford to wait. But I am showing you that waiting with clarity is not losing time, it is saving yourself from unnecessary pain. Let go of the fear that tells you to act without thinking. You are not being left behind, even if it feels that way sometimes. What is meant for you is not passing you by. It is being prepared in a way that aligns with your growth. If you step into the wrong direction now, you may delay what is already on its way. That is why I am guiding you carefully, because I want you to receive what has been prepared without distortion or loss. There are also subtle signs around you that are trying to guide you, moments that seem small but carry meaning. It could be a feeling, a thought, or even a sudden hesitation that makes you pause. Do not ignore these signs, because they are part of how I communicate with you. When you pay attention to them, you begin to see patterns that lead you in the right direction. This is how your awareness continues to grow. You may feel a sense of relief starting to form within you, even if everything is not fully clear yet. That relief is a sign that you are aligning with the right path. When you move away from what is not meant for you, your spirit begins to feel lighter. Trust that feeling, because it is guiding you toward peace. The more you follow it, the stronger it becomes. You are not alone in navigating this moment. I am with you in every thought, every feeling, and every decision you are making. Even when you feel unsure, my presence is steady and constant. You can rely on that presence because it does not change with your circumstances. When you stay connected to me, you move with a sense of direction that goes beyond what you can see. There is something powerful about the fact that you did not turn away. Many would have ignored this moment. Many would have chosen distraction over awareness. But you stayed, and that shows a willingness to grow, to listen, and to protect your future. That willingness is opening doors for you, even if you cannot see them yet. It is creating space for something better to enter your life. Do not lose this awareness once this moment passes. Carry it with you into your next decisions, your next steps, and your next opportunities. Let it shape the way you respond to everything around you. When you live with this level of clarity, you naturally avoid what is not meant for you. You begin to move with purpose instead of uncertainty. This moment is about reshaping how you move through life so that loss no longer has power over you. What you are learning right now is not temporary. It is something that will stay with you if you choose to hold on to it. Type 1313 to stay guided. There are moments in life when everything seems normal on the surface, yet something unseen is quietly influencing your path. You may not notice it right away because it does not come loudly or dramatically. It comes through small openings, small distractions, small choices that seem harmless at first. But over time, those small things build into something larger, something that can pull you away from where you are meant to be. I am revealing this to you now so that you become aware before it takes root. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may have wondered why certain situations in your life repeat themselves, why certain feelings return, why certain outcomes seem familiar even when you try to change. It is not because you are meant to stay in those patterns, it is because you have not fully seen what causes them. Awareness is what breaks repetition, and that is what I am giving you right now. When you see clearly, you no longer walk the same path blindly. There is also something within you that has been growing quietly, a strength that has come from everything you have endured. You may not always recognize it, but it is there in the way you think, in the way you respond, and in the way you continue moving forward. That strength is not accidental. It has been built through every challenge you faced. Now it is being called into action, not through force, but through awareness. You are being asked to use what you have learned. Type 1414 to claim strength. There is a difference between reacting and responding, and this moment is teaching you that difference. Reaction comes from impulse, from habit, from emotion that has not been grounded. Response comes from clarity, from stillness, from a deeper understanding of what is truly happening. I am guiding you toward response because that is where your power lies. When you respond instead of react, you take control of your direction. You may feel a sense of tension inside you, a push and pull between what feels easy and what feels right. That tension is not confusion, it is awareness. It is showing you that you are no longer moving unconsciously, that you are beginning to see the layers behind your choices. Do not be afraid of that feeling, because it means you are growing. Growth often feels uncomfortable before it becomes natural. There is also something important about patience in this moment. You have been in situations where waiting felt like losing, where taking your time felt like falling behind. But I am showing you that patience is not delay, it is alignment. When you wait with awareness, you place yourself in the right position at the right time. That alignment protects you from stepping into what is not meant for you. You are being guided away from something that could have created confusion and instability in your life. It may not have seemed serious at first, but its effects would have grown over time. That is why I am intervening now, before it takes shape. Protection often happens before you even realize there was danger. This is one of those moments. There may also be a sense of clarity beginning to settle within you, even if you cannot fully explain it. You may feel more aware of your surroundings, more sensitive to what feels right and what does not. That clarity is not something you created on your own, it is something I am placing within you. It is a guide that will continue to serve you if you choose to listen to it. You are not meant to move through life without direction, even if it has felt that way at times. I have always been guiding you, even in moments when you felt lost or unsure. The difference now is that you are becoming aware of that guidance. You are learning to recognize it, to trust it, and to follow it. That awareness changes everything. There is something valuable about the way you have stayed present, about the way you have continued to listen. It shows that you are ready for something deeper, something more aligned with who you are becoming. You are not the same person you were before, and your choices are beginning to reflect that. This is how transformation happens, not all at once, but through moments like this. Do not take this lightly, because what you are gaining here is not small. You are learning how to protect your peace, how to avoid unnecessary loss, and how to move with clarity. These are things that will stay with you long after this moment passes. They will shape the way you approach every decision, every opportunity, and every challenge. You are still here, and that tells me you are beginning to understand the weight of this moment. I am continuing to speak because there is something deeper you must see, something that has been hidden beneath your daily thoughts and habits. This is not just about avoiding one wrong step, it is about changing the way you see every step you take from now on. When you begin to see clearly, you no longer fall into the same traps that once held you back. That clarity is what I am building within you right now. Type 1515 to stay awakened. There is a part of your life that has been moving without your full awareness. It is not because you are careless, but because you have been focused on surviving, on getting through each day. In that process, some things have gone unnoticed, patterns, influences, and small decisions that quietly shaped your path. I am bringing those into the light now, not to overwhelm you, but to free you from moving unconsciously. When you see what was hidden, you gain the power to change it. You may begin to notice certain thoughts rising to the surface, things you once ignored or pushed aside. These thoughts are not random, they are part of your awareness expanding. I am allowing you to see what needs to be addressed, so that it no longer controls you from the background. Do not fear what comes into your awareness, because it is there to be understood, not to harm you. Understanding is what brings freedom. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners, but this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. There is also something about your environment that is shifting, even if it feels subtle. The energy around you is not the same as it was before, because you are not the same. When you grow, your surroundings begin to change in response to that growth. Some things will no longer feel right, and some connections may feel different. This is not loss, it is alignment, and it is necessary for what is ahead. Type 1616 to claim alignment. You may feel moments of doubt as you move through this shift, moments where you question if you are doing the right thing. That is natural, because growth often brings uncertainty before it brings clarity. But do not let doubt stop you from listening to what you are being shown. Doubt is a feeling, not a direction, and it does not define your path. Stay connected to what feels true, even when it is quiet. There is something you are being prepared for, something that requires you to be more aware, more grounded, and more present. This preparation is not sudden. It has been happening over time through everything you have experienced. Now you are reaching a point where that preparation begins to take shape. The way you respond in moments like this determines how ready you are for what is coming. That is why this awareness is so important. You have been asking for clarity, even if you did not put it into words. You have wanted to understand your path, to know that you are moving in the right direction. This moment is part of that answer, because clarity does not always come as a clear picture. Sometimes it comes as a shift in how you see things, a deeper understanding that changes your perspective. That is what is happening within you now. There is also something about your past that is trying to release its hold on you. You may still carry certain memories or emotions that influence how you make decisions, but you are not meant to be controlled by what has already happened. You are meant to learn from it and move forward with greater awareness. This is the moment where that shift begins to take place. You are not being guided to perfection. You are being guided to awareness. Perfection is not what protects you. Awareness is. When you are aware, you see clearly, you choose wisely, and you avoid what is not meant for you. That is what I am building within you. Not a life without challenges, but a life where you can navigate those challenges with clarity. There is something powerful about the way you are beginning to see things differently. Even if the change feels small, it is significant. Small shifts in awareness lead to large changes in direction over time. This is how your path transforms, not through one big moment, but through consistent clarity. What you are experiencing now is part of that transformation. Do not rush away from this understanding once it begins to settle. Let it stay with you. Let it shape the way you think and act. When you carry this awareness forward, you protect yourself from falling back into old patterns. You begin to move with intention instead of habit. That is how you create a different outcome for your life. You are being led into a place where you can trust your own clarity, where you no longer feel lost or unsure of your direction. That does not mean you will always know everything, but it means you will know how to listen. Listening is what keeps you aligned, what keeps you protected, and what keeps you moving forward. Stay connected to that, because it is one of the most important things you can carry with you. There is a quiet transformation happening inside your thoughts, a change in how you interpret what is around you. You may begin to notice that things you once ignored now feel important, and things that once felt urgent now seem less necessary. This is not random. It is clarity taking shape. I am adjusting your perception so that you can see what truly matters and what does not. When your perception changes, your path changes with it. You have been through moments where you acted too quickly, where you trusted something without fully seeing it. Those moments taught you lessons, even if they came with pain. I am not reminding you of them to bring back regret, but to show you how far you have come. You are no longer the same person who made those choices without awareness. You now have the ability to pause, to reflect, and to choose differently. There is also something important about your pace right now. You do not need to rush forward to prove anything, and you do not need to hold back out of fear. You are being guided to move at the right pace, one that allows you to stay aware without feeling pressured. When you move at this pace, you naturally avoid what is not meant for you. That balance is what protects your peace. Type 1818 to receive peace. You may begin to feel a deeper sense of calm settling within you, even if your surroundings have not changed. That calm is not coming from external things. It is coming from your alignment with my guidance. When you are aligned, you do not feel the same level of confusion or urgency. You begin to trust the process instead of trying to control every outcome. This trust is what allows you to move forward with confidence. There is something you are being shown about your own value, something that you may have overlooked before. You are not meant to accept everything that comes your way, and you are not meant to settle for what does not align with your growth. You are learning to recognize your worth, not through words, but through your choices. Every time you choose clarity over impulse, you are honoring that worth. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds, you can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You may also notice that certain distractions are losing their hold on you. Things that once pulled your attention strongly may now feel less important. This is not loss, it is focus. Your attention is being redirected toward what truly matters, and that is shaping your future in ways you cannot fully see yet. What you give your attention to determines the direction of your life. There is something about this moment that is preparing you for a new level of responsibility, not in a way that feels heavy, but in a way that brings purpose. When you are more aware, your choices carry more intention, and your path becomes clearer. You are stepping into that level now, and it is changing how you move through your life. This is part of your growth, and it is leading you towards something meaningful. You are not being left to figure this out on your own. I am with you in every step, guiding you through every thought and every decision, even when you feel unsure. My presence is steady. You can rely on that presence because it does not change based on your circumstances. It remains constant, guiding you through every shift. There is also something about trust that is deepening within you. You may not have trusted your own judgment before, especially after past mistakes, but you are beginning to see that those mistakes taught you something valuable. They gave you the awareness you have now. That awareness is what allows you to trust yourself again, not blindly, but with clarity. Do not lose this awareness once this moment fades. Carry it with you into everything you do, every decision you make, every path you choose. When you live with this level of clarity, you naturally avoid what is not meant for you. You begin to see things before they fully take shape. This is how you protect your peace and your future. There is still more ahead, more understanding waiting to unfold. What you have received so far is only part of what is being revealed to you. Each moment you stay present, you gain a little more clarity, a little more direction. Do not turn away now, because you are closer than you think to fully understanding what this warning has been guiding you toward. You are stepping into a place where your vision becomes clearer, your choices become stronger, and your path becomes more intentional. What you are receiving now is something that will stay with you if you choose to hold on to it. Type 1919 to stay focused. There is a shift happening in how you respond to situations, and it may feel subtle at first. You may notice that you are not reacting the way you used to, that you are taking a moment to think before you act. That small pause is powerful, because it changes everything that follows. When you pause, you create space for clarity, and that clarity protects you from making decisions that lead to regret. This is how your path begins to change. You have spent time in the past feeling like things were happening to you without your control. You may have felt like you were being pushed in directions you did not choose, but now you are stepping into a place where you begin to guide your own path with awareness. You are no longer just reacting to what comes your way. You are choosing how to respond. That shift is what gives you control over your direction. There is also something important about your attention in this moment. Where you place your focus determines what grows in your life. If you focus on confusion, you feel lost. But if you focus on clarity, you begin to see clearly. I am guiding your attention toward what matters, so that your energy is not wasted on what does not serve you. This is how you protect your peace and your progress. Type 2020 to claim direction. You may begin to see that not everything deserves your time or your energy. This realization is part of your growth because it allows you to be more selective about what you engage with. You are not meant to give yourself to everything that appears in front of you. You are meant to choose what aligns with your purpose and your peace. This is how you move forward without losing yourself. There is something about your future that is becoming clearer, even if it is not fully visible yet. You may feel a sense of direction that was not there before, a quiet knowing that you are moving towards something meaningful. That feeling is not accidental. It is a result of the awareness you are building. When you stay connected to this awareness, your path begins to unfold naturally. You no longer feel lost because you are guided. You have also been learning how to trust the process, even when it does not make complete sense. This trust is not blind, it is built on the understanding that you are not alone in your journey. I have been guiding you through every step, even when you did not realize it. Now you are beginning to see that guidance more clearly. That clarity is what allows you to move forward with confidence. There may still be moments where you feel unsure, where you question if you are making the right choice. That is part of being human, and it does not mean you are lost. What matters is that you do not let that uncertainty control your actions. Stay grounded in what you know, in the clarity you have received. That is what will guide you through those moments. You are not meant to carry fear into your future. Fear will try to make you act quickly, to push you into decisions that are not aligned with your growth. But you are learning to recognize that pattern, to pause instead of reacting. That pause is your protection, and it allows you to move forward with intention. When you move with intention, you avoid unnecessary loss. There is something powerful about the way you have stayed present through all of this. It shows that you are ready for change, ready to move into something better. You are not holding on to the same patterns the way you once did. You are beginning to see them for what they are, and that awareness is what frees you from them. This is how transformation happens. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. Do not forget what you have learned here. Carry it with you into every moment that follows. Let it guide your thoughts, your decisions, and your actions. When you live with this level of awareness, you protect yourself from what is not meant for you. You move toward what aligns with your growth without forcing it. There is still more ahead, more clarity, more understanding, and more guidance. What you have received so far is building towards something greater. Each moment you stay connected, you deepen your understanding of your path. Do not turn away now, because you are closer than you think to fully stepping into the clarity that has been unfolding within you. It was never just about a single moment. It was about protecting the path that is unfolding in front of you. What you almost stepped into could have delayed what is meant for you, and that delay would have brought confusion and regret. But because you stayed, because you listened, something has already begun to shift in your favor. Type 2121 to stay aligned. There is a difference between what you thought you needed and what is actually meant for you. Many times, you have reached for things that seemed right at the moment, but later revealed themselves to be distractions. This is not because you were weak, it is because you had not yet seen clearly. Now you are seeing differently, and that changes everything. When you see clearly, you no longer chase what is not meant for you. You are also beginning to understand that loss does not always come suddenly. Sometimes it builds slowly, through repeated choices that seem small but lead to larger consequences. That is why this moment was important, because it stopped that process before it could grow. You were being redirected, not punished. I was protecting you from something that would have taken more than you were willing to lose. Type 2222 to claim protection. There is something important about the way you have responded to this moment. You did not turn away, even when it would have been easier to ignore it. That shows a level of awareness that is growing within you. This awareness is what will guide you moving forward, long after this moment has passed. It will help you recognize what is right and what is not, without needing constant reminders. You may now begin to feel a deeper sense of clarity, something that feels steady and calm. This clarity is not forced, it is natural, because it comes from alignment. When you are aligned, you do not feel pulled in different directions. You begin to move with a sense of purpose that feels right. That is what is opening up for you now. There is also something that has been quietly protected through all of this. Something that you may not have fully seen yet, but that holds value for your future. It could be an opportunity, a connection, or even a part of yourself that was at risk of being lost. By staying present, you have allowed that to remain intact. You have preserved something important, even if you do not fully understand it yet. You are not meant to walk through life unaware of what surrounds you. You are meant to move with clarity, with intention, and with a sense of direction. That is what you are stepping into now.